Hello everyone, and welcome back to War Thunder. And as the title suggests, we're doing historical battles using the P-47D Thunderbolt. So this is the highest tier plane I got in the US Air Force, apart from the King Cobra. But I find that the King Cobra is a bit unreliable when it comes to historical battles, just because of the 37mm, which really renders it highly unmaneuverable, I find, at least. Of course, it takes skill to master it, and yeah, I'd rather have a plane which I can actually maneuver in a good way, a more easy way. So that's my take on it. I have some armaments. I have 10 rockets underneath my wing, as you can see right here. I was debating going for the 2,000-pound bombs and the, I think, 500-pound bomb as well, but that would have rendered me severely unmaneuverable if I would have been intercepted, and I don't want to be a bomber this game. I actually want to get some speed up. Of course, I could just drop the bombs, but I chose drop the bombs when I saw enemy aircraft incoming, but I decided to do it this way. Would be a bit more interesting. Of course, if you want to see any kind of gameplay as a bomber in historical battle or any battle besides full real battles, because I don't have a joystick, feel free to let me know. So, but I chose rockets because they are, well, firstly, they can attack ground targets, but secondly, they are a good tool to use when you go up against enemy bombers, especially when they don't try to outmaneuver you. And it's a bit hard to outmaneuver you when you're in the bomber and it's historical battles. They're this is not arcade, not at all, and it really shows. So, I do seem to remember that my rockets can take out the light pillbox. Yeah, something that does change from historical battles, and, well, it's different from historical battles and arcade battles, is that in historical battles, when you fire off a rocket, you fire off both, you fire off two rockets at the same time. And as I understand it, it's because if you just fire one, the weight on the other wing, which has more rockets at that point, actually makes the aircraft very unstable, and that particularly applies when you think about what it's like having two 1,000-pound bombs under there, like dropping it to one side and then have one wing suddenly had to lift 1,000 pounds more, and you can see where the problem lies. And yeah, it even applies to rockets, apparently. I don't know how accurate that is, but I'm fairly certain that it would apply with regards to the bombs. Okay, we got some heavy pillboxes. I don't think I have the armament for that. I do, however, have the armament to be able to shoot down this AA gun. Hopefully it doesn't shoot down me. There we go. Okay, enemy fighter incoming. Okay, we can try to shoot at the light pillbox. Yeah, we are getting some hits. There we go. Proof that I tell the truth. It's not a good angle, and I crashed. Already. Oh, no, I'm uncontrollable. Yep. That's it for me. That's a bit disappointing. Probably gonna take a huge loss economically. That's the thing I don't really like about historical battles. It's the penalty you get in Lions. I've lost more lines than I gained in historical battles, and that's a bit sad. It shouldn't be like that. But then again, I don't sorry, I don't have a premium count at this time. I can't afford it. I had it previously, but I didn't play historical battles then, so I don't know how it worked. But let's just show you this. You can take a look at my economics. Here I lost 11,840 in the last historical battle. This is a regular arcade, so I got a bit of money there. Minus 14,000. 7,000, well, close to 8,000. This one I actually won, and my plane sustained, well, I crashed, but it wasn't a total. So here I actually gained a bit, but that's with ×2 bonus. And, well, it's only for experience. Never mind, but it's for a victory, and that gains you, it gives you more lines. So yeah, you can clearly tell that that defeats and also a few victories gives you economic penalties, and as I said, I've gained more penalties than gains from playing the historical battles, but they are fun. They are really fun. It's kind of like playing Wall of Tanks in the air. One respawn, and you have to land to restock, and it's a bit more realistic. Of course, not as realistic as full real battles, which is almost ridiculous. I can't. Well, I can, but only just. I can only just take off in the full real battles, and yeah. And if I try to shoot at anything, just forget it. I have not enough with holding it up in the air with using my mouse and keyboard. But that was a bit short, so we'll go into a new battle, and hopefully this time we'll actually stay in the air for a bit. And, well, technically I shot down a plane. At least I brought one with me. But I'll queue up, and I'll cut to the battle, and I'll see you there later. And here we are, ready to take off. So yeah, same map, same side, same everything. Yeah, one complaint I do have about historical battle is there don't seem to be enough of them there, and therefore there aren't enough variety when you play. But hey, it's a minor complaint. So once again, we have to fill a bit of time before we enter combat. I played the same thing yesterday and actually attached the bombs to this, and I actually tabbed out and listened to a podcast while I flew towards the enemy line, and tabbed back in when I was close to it, and pwned some noobs. Now, as you can see by the economics I showed you earlier, I was mainly the one getting pwned. Well, that's not true. I did certainly shoot down a few planes myself, but still the economic penalty was actually larger than the gain I gained from shooting down the plane. I think I even won a match and downed one plane and a few ground targets, and I of course gained some lines from that, but still I crashed my plane, totaled it, and that resulted in a economic loss for me. So someone suggested bomber hunting. Well, I have the plane for that. At least I have the armament for that. The Bowfighter is maybe the perfect one for that. I never tried using the Bowfighter in historical battles, but I do imagine that they are tricky. When the Air Cobras and the King Cobra are unruly. I've tried them once, so I know this. When the Air Cobra and the King Cobra are unruly, I can't imagine the Bowfighter, how unruly that can be, and how much a pain in the back it can be to control in the proper manner. We have a few bowfighters. 3 on one screen here. And yeah, that seems to be about it. We have a few Hurricanes. And at least 1 Spitfire. There we go, another bowfighter. And yeah, we have Wellington. I can go bomber hunting, but I do believe that the bowfighter have that under control. But then again, you can see, you can just make out the few support units they do have. So now there are too many people trying to intercept that. So I'll leave them to it. As I stated previously, you shouldn't have. Oh wow, that's a load of planes. Okay, I'll go over there anyway. But I was going to say, before I realized some other places were, that you shouldn't have too many planes on a target. I've said this several times before. And nothing good ever comes out of it. Well, there's really nothing to gain, I should say. And it's much more risk than anything else. Okay, he's not going for me. That's good. Let's see if we can actually hit something with the rockets. It's not easy. It's not easy by any stretch. Yep, there we go. I missed big time. Okay, we have a fighter, but he's being taken care of. We'll work on this Wellington instead. I was surely hit, even though I didn't get any credit for it. I have another one helping me. I'm drawing the fire from the Wellington. There we go. Got a kill assist. That's good. Back on the bombers. The maneuverability is adequate. Okay. See what we can do. Nope, missed. Nope, missed. Friendly fire. How that worked, I have no idea. Have to check the footage. How in the world did that happen? We have a fighter over us, nonetheless. And he sped past us, I do believe. There he is. Let's see if we can get some shots in. Well, I'm almost going down. Well, I think I had a bit too low load speed to actually keep myself in the air, and that's why I weighed a bit, of course. But it do seem to be fixed now. Speaking about being fixed, I do think that my plane needs to be fixed. And let's try not to. Okay, he can shoot at me. Okay, well, he went the other way. But I think we'll leave that up to. Okay, try to not get into his line of fire. That'd be bad. But he is being taken care of. He is going down. And I think we'll shoot off the remaining rockets to gain some stability. I don't think how much that actually has an impact on the aircraft, but everything helps. So yeah, that friendly fire thing, that was a bit weird. What it could have been is a stray shot which accidentally hit a teammate, which is absolutely as bad luck as you can have. Okay, we actually won already? No. Yeah, okay. I've seen this glitch a few times. Smash ending? Well. I haven't seen that glitch a few times. Well, one time before, it said that the enemy had lost all of the available aircraft. Well, in that case, it was actually on my team. That was weird. You can even see right here. They didn't lose their planes. So, I think it was on our way to a victory, but we suddenly didn't win there. Well, that's weird. Well, beta is beta. You gotta remember that. So, I actually gained a bit of money. That's not too bad. Yeah. Oh yeah, okay. Friendly surface unit, that makes sense. That that should be the rockets. The rockets that missed the Wellington, I think. Something like that. Might be the Heinkel 111. Anyway, that's it for today. What I think of this? Well, I think it's a good aircraft. It's kind of, what should I say? Kind of the all-rounder. It can take a few bullets. Of course, its tail can fall off with one shot, as the aircraft in this game has a tendency to do. But this has a lot of speed. It only takes a bit of time to get up to that speed. But yeah, you can take a bit of pounding, and it can also carry loads of armaments and some high explosive bombs, and I like it a lot. It doesn't have the best turn time and not the best rate of climb, but it does have high speed, and I like it. I find it quite enjoyable. Not an arcade battle though. It's very kind of meh. Don't get me wrong, it's a good plane, but it's a bit boring in arcade battle. But in historical battle, when you have to be a bit more tactical, I love to use the thing, only because it has rockets and can carry bombs, and it's still a fighter. It's still a viable fighter. So destroy a few ground targets and hopefully a few air targets. You have everything right here. Only alternative I can think of, well, not alternative, but something similar, is the IL-2 and its upgrade, which has a tail gunner, which has a few rockets and a few bombs under here. But I don't know how this handles in an historical battle. I have really no idea. It could be worse, could be better. Well, can't be better, but I don't know really. Could be unruly. It's a fight. It's an attack, yeah. So I haven't used those too much in historical battles, so I really don't know how they work. But anyway, that's it. So hopefully you enjoyed this video. Let me know if there is some other aircraft you want me to use for historical battles. Of course, from the one I have, you can take a look at the tiers, and I probably have the aircraft you're looking for. I have Tier 10 with the US, Tier 12 with the Germans, Tier 7 with the Soviets, Tier 8 with the British, and Tier 6 with the Japanese. So, that's it for now. I'll see you guys next time. Goodbye.